Good Sunday morning. This is Bob speaking with you from the Annapolis Valley of Nova Scotia. I'm making a short video here just to introduce you to my farmette. I'm a retired school teacher and I consider myself a man of many projects. As I pan across my lower 40 here, you'll notice that I have a variety of wooden structures supporting many different types of agricultural endeavors. My first project here, as you can see, is a vineyard, or at least a bit of a grapevine structure. I've tried to prune this grapevine, actually there are several there, to a spur style. I've had pretty good success with the upper part of the vine. You can see in the video there, you can see the spurs have developed. I have done my winter pruning on these. However, the lower part is not doing well, so I think I'll take those out and replant that with fruit trees. Try some Aspelia. I know that these are a bit difficult to see, but they look like canes, I guess, but they're not really. That's a 4x8 raised bed, and I've put apple rootstock in there. I think there's over 30 in there. I dug those up last year and planted them out mid-season. They rooted well, but they didn't put on much height or girth, so I think I'm going to have to let those grow out for another year before I do any grafting. Experimenting with different varieties of apple trees is my favorite project. The one that's in front of you here is a semi-dwarf McIntosh apple, one of my favorites, probably 35 years old, and is beginning to feel its age. It does not grow in height, but as you can see, it certainly does grow horizontally. I'm down here, I guess mainly today, to try to figure out how to prune this little McIntosh apple so that the trunk doesn't continue to split. You'll notice that there, well, perhaps you can't. I'll move a bit closer. Yes, I think you can notice there that the trunk of this tree has split, and I've actually had to drill through, put threaded rod through the hole and draw the two pieces together to try to keep the tree alive. That was 10 years ago, so it's done pretty well, but still it is sadly overgrown, and I do need to do something about it. Over here is a cherry tree that I absolutely love. It's an eating cherry. You can put the stepladder up in the middle of that tree and eat cherries until your heart's content. Or you can pick them and use them for cooking. It's an excellent cherry tree. However, if you look closely at the bottom, I'm not sure that you can see that. I'll try to pan in a little bit. No, but at the bottom, it's dying. You can see that it sent up a few shoots, but nothing of any consequence. I've tried several times to graft that tree, but it just doesn't work. So I really have to do some thinking on this tree over the next few weeks and decide what I'm going to do with it. This is a tree that I have grafted the very devil out of. I hated the variety. I don't know what it was. There are large yellow apples, very, very dry. Couldn't do anything with them. They wouldn't stay on the tree long enough to mature. So I've grafted it over to McIntosh because it's my favorite apple. But you notice what's happened at the base. Look at that. all rootstock, semi-dwarf. So this is where I've been getting my rootstock from, my raised bed that I showed you earlier. And I'm going to have a good supply of them for next year as well. Grafting has become a favorite pastime, so I'll have a busy spring. These trees that you see here are apple, and they have grown up wild in a hedgerow. They do bear fruit, some every other year, but I don't know what the variety is. So I'm slowly cutting them back and grafting them over. I'll be interested in seeing Stephen Hayes do his large tree project that he has, and I'll follow his example because I am having difficulties. I don't like to climb as well as him. This is my favorite tree. Again, it's in the hedgerow. I don't know what the variety is, and I have grafted it over to Cortland, Delicious, and Spartan. Be interesting to see how it does this year. It'll be its third year. I should have fruit. Well, bye from the Annapolis Valley. I see I'm out of battery. Have a good day.